Hello friends! I am here to show you guys how to make banana bread. So, I have all of my ingredients. As you can see down here, you're going to need 1/3 cup of melted butter, 2 or 3 very ripe bananas, 1 egg, 3/4 cup of sugar. I know it's not up here, but you're gonna use 3/4 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a dash of cinnamon or raisins or whatever it is you require, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and just a little dash of salt. With the butter, we're going to unwrap this, get butter on your fingers, and stick it in the bowl. Now, please use a microwavable bowl for this. I am not liable for anything that you do that may require putting things in the microwave. You're gonna melt this, and then we're gonna put it in here. While this is melting, you're gonna preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you're gonna take the rest of this butter and grease your pan. This pan is 9 by 5, but in the original recipe, it calls for a 4 by 8. But doesn't matter, they both work. Some people might say, oh, add some flour in it to make it non-stick. Well, it doesn't matter, it's all up to you. I just like to put butter on it. And now, we're gonna go melt this. So now we have our melted butter, and we're just gonna pour it in. This is a very hot bowl. I'm gonna burn my fingers off of this. We're going to add our bananas. Now these are very, very old bananas. The older they are, the easier they are to mash, and the sweeter they are. And some people like to just throw them in fully, but I personally plop them in such a way that they are naturally cut, as so. Another thing you could do while you're peeling your bananas is you could peel them from the other end rather than from the stem. This would eliminate any kind of banana strings. You know how when you're eating a banana and you get those gross banana strings sometimes? Well, peeling the banana from the other end rather than the stem will eliminate that. You're gonna take a masher. In my case, I have a masher because I'm lucky and we like to eat mashed potatoes here. But if you don't have a masher, a fork would be appropriate. So you take your masher and just mash the bananas into the butter. Here we have our mashed bananas. So I like to take my egg, break it, and then from there, I'll add the salt. And then I'll add the baking soda and the vanilla. I'll start with the baking soda because vanilla likes to stick on the teaspoon. My oven's ready. So here I have 1 teaspoon. We're just gonna mix all of these ingredients together. Now we're gonna take some sugar. I keep the sugar up here, so that's how you didn't see it, but we're gonna take 3/4 cup of sugar. 1, 2, 3. So now we're gonna mix it again. And so here comes the tricky part. It's putting in the flour. Now with flour, you have to be sure to get all of the air bubbles out, otherwise it won't be level, and therefore you may have the wrong amount of flour. So you're gonna take your knife, and you're gonna tap gently. That way all the air will pop out, and then you just scrape it off. Here's 1 cup, here's 1, and here's 2. Don't be like me and don't wear an apron. Now we mix. As you mix with the flour, it's gonna get harder and harder to mix. That's just the nature of banana bread. Just be patient with it. have to kind of fold it and make sure that you mixed it down at the bottom well. Otherwise, it's gonna be very floury. Now you get to put in whatever you want. I like to put in cinnamon. I've seen people put in raisins, nuts, chocolate chips. This won't open. There we go. Alrighty. So now we are ready to pour it into our prepared pan. I recommend a glass pan, but you can do whatever kind you like with it. You're gonna carefully scoop this in. We're gonna come back with a spatula. Scrape things off the spoon if you want, or you can lick the spoon. Personally, that's what I do. But to be professional here, I'm not gonna do that. I take my pan and I shake it just a little bit to even everything out. It also smooths the top a little bit, but then you're gonna go back in with your spatula and smooth it out just a little bit more, just so that it has a smooth top when it cooks, and therefore cooks evenly. Because if it's lumpy, then it might cook well on the sides, but not in the middle. We're done here, so that means we're gonna go put this in the oven, and you're gonna put it in the oven for 50 minutes. You can put it in longer if you take it out and it's still gooey in the middle. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 50 minutes, and I will see you soon. Hi again, it's been about 50 minutes, and the banana bread is ready. It smells wonderful. I am so excited to try it out. I'm going to take this little piece right here. That's really good. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.